Okay, now this is showing that I was on Deborah Tavares's older YouTube channel. If you went to Google and typed in Deborah Tavares Leslie Williams, you'll see that on her old ARC Stop the Crime YouTube channel that she put me on her YouTube channel for her list of videos to watch. Okay, there I am right there. Okay, see? Now that's the OS Informers video that OS Informers did. Now let's see if for any reason OS Informers, any of the YouTube videos they did on me, or any other YouTube video that shows me talking about the microwave hearing effect or remote neural monitoring is used against me in any court case to try and claim that I'm mentally ill or delusional. Because this is how they, the organized crime in the system, okay, this is how they in turn, okay, see, this is the YouTube channel right there, liked videos, okay, this is her older YouTube channel, and I contacted ARC last month, and they recontacted me and said that Deborah did put me on one of my videos on her YouTube channel. Now since then she has opened up a new YouTube channel, and she's stating in that one that she's going to be uploading all the videos that were in the older YouTube channel into the new one, but they just haven't been transferred yet. Now she uploaded for her YouTube channel, so when people visit her YouTube site, these were all the videos that she put on her YouTube channel. I'm one of them. Look at it, it's right here. I'm clicking on it. It's coming up. And this is the OS Informers. This is me. Now, I don't know who runs OS Informers. Hold on a second. Alright, now look. I'm going to go into full view. Williams. I'm in San Diego, California. I'm a target of what is known as organized gang stalking, and organized gang stalking targets experience remote neural monitoring. Okay, now what she did was she saw this video and she put it on her YouTube channel, which means that anybody that finds out that, like when anybody realizes that, like when they, through any kinds of social media means, when they realize that Deborah Tavares has got videos online, like when she's been on Alex Jones, she's been on a lot of other, she's been on Oath Keepers, when they realize that through hearing her YouTube videos, let me backtrack for a second, see, well actually let me just show you. Now for some reason this is not adjusting in reference to its, let me see if I can zoom. I'm not real familiar with this camera. It says the Informer Report, 8/15/2012, Leslie Williams explains and exposes organized gang stalking tactics. Okay, that's right, baby cakes. That's right. Now, OS Informers, what they did was they synthesized a bunch of my videos and made videos about me. I never gave them my permission, but I allowed them to do it. They have contacted me. I did actually give them my permission. I think I might have gave them my permission. I don't remember. After they started doing it, because I thought, well, great, I'm getting exposure. Now, they did also a couple of other videos concerning me. They've also done videos on other high-profile gang stalking targets who have talked about remote neural monitoring and being neurally manipulated, like James Walbert. There's Deborah Tavares right there. Okay? She's on the Pete Santilli show on OS Informers. Okay? That's right, baby cakes. Now, on John Hall, who's on OS Informers, he's all over the internet exposing how remote neural monitoring is directly connected to gang stalking. Now I don't know why this video quality right now is so bad. I can only imagine. I'm not gonna well, let me just put it to you this way. Do gang stalking perpetrators have the ability to go in and alter, edit, or delete any data that is in any electronic device or manipulate its functions? Yes, they do. That's mentioned in the remote neural monitoring file that you can find at the bottom of Freedom from Covert Harassment and Surveillance's homepage. Now, going back, this is their older YouTube channel. You can see it right there. ARC Stop the Crime. Okay? It's got 127 videos on it, okay, and you can see that I'm one of them. Now, the reason why I'm exposing this is, for one, I'm glad she did it. All right, now hold on, I gotta press the button that says show more videos that are on that YouTube channel. The reason why I'm exposing it is because I want to be able to show that Deborah Tavares is aware that I'm a gang stalking target. Now, why is this hanging? What are you doing? Talking to my squirrels. See my squirrels? There's one right there, and here comes another one. What are you doing, baby? Were you resting? Huh? Okay. Okay, so, now it went back to that. Alright, hold on a second. Alright, now this is it right here. Why is that so blurry? Okay. ARC Stop the Crime. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to literally go back, and I'm going to show that this damn thing is touchy as hell. Alright, hold on. Alright, now this is their older YouTube channel, ARC Stop the Crime. Okay, it's got 127 videos. They no longer use this YouTube channel, but they do state that their new YouTube channel is uploading all the videos from their older one, which is this one. Okay. Now, if you scroll concerning their YouTube channel in reference to what videos they got, you'll see, okay, because it doesn't just show Deborah Tavares' videos, it also shows videos that are linked to things that she's exposing. I'm one of them, right there. Okay, I just accidentally touched it. Okay, and that's the OS Informers. Now, so the point I'm trying to make is that I'm trying to expose right now that my video was put on arcstopthecrime.net. So what I'm going to do is I'm also going to go to Google right now, and what I'm going to do is go to right here. I'm at Google. I've already brought this up, and it shows it right there in my name, Leslie Williams. Okay, Leslie Williams right there. Deborah Tavares, arcstopthecrime.net, YouTube. Okay, now I've noticed that on their new YouTube channel, she has not uploaded the OS Informers YouTube video yet. And again, if Deborah ever sees this, or anybody affiliated with stopthecrime.net, I want you to know I appreciate that you did that, because getting the word out is the most important thing concerning what is happening to America, what is happening concerning the horrific crimes that are happening concerning the silent weapons for quiet wars, and so on and so forth. What Deborah is exposing is completely admirable. It's the right thing to do, and I take my hat off concerning what she's doing. The reason why I'm making this video is I want to be able to see now OS Informers. Well, do you think that their YouTube channel might crash, or for some reason possibly the videos of me will be taken off their channel? Or let's also I'm saying these things because of deliberations I'm making based on things that have happened that I'm not exposing in this video. So the statements I'm making you might not be able to completely understand, but understand they're being made for a reason. Now we're going to see if any video concerning me discussing that, if I've ever been subject to the microwave hearing effect or remote neural monitoring, that's right, or any type of neural manipulation. We're going to see if any video that I have ever made concerning me discussing, if I have been, or me discussing the technology in general or in detail, is used against me in court. That's right. That's right. Because this is it's the government that is perpetrating these criminal realities against us, and they will use what we state against us to call us crazy. That is how they defend what they're doing, by literally calling target individuals mentally ill. Literally. You would not believe what I know. You just would not believe it. Now, there's a manifesto that's on the internet right now. Hold on. There's a manifesto on the internet right now titled "A Gang Stalking Tech, Everything You Need to Know." In fact, check out what I'm going to do right now. I got this video wrong. I'm going to hit the microphone and then I'm going to state, so Google will search "A Gang Stalking Tech, Everything You Need to Know." I'm going to do it right now. Listen. A gang stalking tech, everything you need to know. Alright, I gotta go back and I gotta go back and fix one of the spellings in one of the words. Okay, because it, instead of it going tech, it went alright, hold on one second. One of the words didn't come out. Okay, now it says right there, gang stalking tech, everything you need to know, and I'm hitting enter. Okay, and hitting enter now, and what's going to come up here is there it is right there. There's the manifesto of a manager of gang stalking. Okay, I'm going to literally click on it. It's a manifesto of a manager of gang stalking went offline and typed in who they are and how they operate, okay, and what they're all about. I've reviewed it extensively. This is the manifesto right here. Okay, let me just maximize it a little bit. Okay, this is the little confession of a manager of gang stalking crews. Okay, author unknown, gang stalking tech, everything you, okay, need to know. Okay, and it was he literally states it in the first thing that it's a syndicate. Okay, it talks about how they're connected, how they've taken over entire police departments, how they're connected to judges, lawyers, doctors, police officers, firefighters, and more. About how they're infested in every type of employment description you can think of, and how they're using their employment descriptions to achieve their objectives. That's right. How organized stalking gang. He literally states that he is a manager of what is known as gang stalking. Right in the manifesto, it flat out states about how targeted individuals are intentionally and deliberately, falsely mentally diagnosed with mental disorders they don't have in order to discredit them. Now, since the police already mentioned in this, you can clearly see that the police can be used for that, because they can petition a target in a county mental health, an area neighborhood hospital psychiatric floor. A judge can. Judges are clearly mentioned in this. They're mentioned in reference to them being connected to the branch of the syndicate that's called the money bags. And no, that's the doctors, and I think the judges are part of the Bureau of Authority. That's right. It's organized crime in the system. That's right, baby cakes. And I've been exposing this. You can find this manifesto by going to Google and typing in the following two descriptions. The first one is a gang stalk confesses, or a gang stalker confesses, and the second one is a gang stalking tech, everything you need to know. Now, the best thing to do is to take this manifesto and when you go into it, section it out into paragraphs, and then print it out, and then keep it, and then read it. Well, obviously you're going to keep it if you print it out, but read it and then research extensively for, to be totally honest with you, a year, because there's so much disinformation and misinformation online concerning gang stalking that the perpetrators literally went online and put on the internet, so to confuse the issue about what's really happening to gang stalking targets and what gang stalking is all about. The best way to do is to print it out and research this crime extensively. So you can then take the testimony of targets, journalists, and other detailed information that's on the internet about gang stalking, and then cross-reference it to the manifesto. But make no mistake about it, this manifesto is not the entire scope of gang stalking at all. At all. Now, the reason why I brought this up is I wanted you to clearly be able to see. In fact, let me go to the part where it talks about how they there it is right there. All right, let me minimize it so you can see it. Diagnosed with schizophrenia. That's right. That's right. They'll even label a syndicate member that wants to lead the syndicate as having schizophrenia. That way he can be discredited in case he gives away any secrets about the syndicate. That's right, baby cakes. It's organized crime in the system. It literally talks about syndicated schools. That's right. And about how syndicated members, how the syndicate will monitor their spouses to make sure that they're not doing anything wrong in reference to exposing anything that the syndicate member might be doing. That's right. It's organized crime in the system, baby cakes. So the reason why I'm making this video is for informative purposes and to expose, so individuals can know. What do you want? I'm gonna get you. You my squirrel? You my baby? All right, now you've had enough right now. Go on. You guys have had enough. It's too hot out to be eating all day. I'm talking to my squirrels. Now, the reason why I'm exposing this is because I want people to understand that gang stalking is a factual reality. Hold on a second, that gang stalking is a factual reality, and what is happening to us organized stalking, gang stalking targets of this crime, and the methodologies they will use. They will literally even take a video. Let me just make this statement in closing. They will take a video that I made in order to be able to make the statements that I made in the video were made so I can inform the public about what's factually going on, and so I can inform fellow target individuals about what's happening towards them, so they'll have a better understanding about what they're experiencing. Even Deborah Tavares talked about that in her YouTube videos concerning the silent weapon for quiet wars, that these weapons were designed to be expedited against the general population and against gang stalking targets. So the population, when they're being hit with these weapons, concerning the weapons that are attached to gang stalking expeditions, see, the expeditions that are being brought about against gang stalking targets, including the technology that can be brought about against them, the target individual is not aware about how all this is happening to them, their physical body and their personal lives, concerning how our personal lives are being completely destroyed. We're made homeless intentionally by them. That's why I'm literally making this video in this tent. They literally stole my rent that was mailed, certified mail return receipt. Now, the only way that that mail could have been stolen, the envelope of the rent, was through a postal worker. Go to Google and type in organized stalking or gang stalking and postal workers, and then in a separate search, mail theft and mail delayment. Now, because they make us destitute in order to try and exploit us, to take us to the next step concerning where they want to take us. Now, it's for insurance fraud, human trafficking, racketeering of all forms, even non-consensual human experimentation. But basically what I was stating was, what they will do is they will take one of my videos that I made in order to be able to, I made these videos to inform the public and to educate fellow target individuals who might not be able to understand what's happening to them, because what's happening to them is being waged against them covertly. The weapons that can be used against gang stalking targets and the techniques that can be used against gang stalking targets are all managed by third parties remotely. Okay? That's right. Using techniques that are hard to prove so they can apply plausible deniability to what's happening to the target and then turn around and call the target crazy. So I made these videos in order to be able to educate targets and the public about what's factually actually happening. They'll take those videos and say, Miss Williams says she's hearing voices. Miss Williams says she's being remotely neurally monitored and remotely neurally manipulated. Therefore, we better take Miss Williams and put her in a county mental health or a neighborhood area hospital psychiatric floor to have her evaluated. And this includes after I file lawsuits. Because they'll say, well, look at this video we got here of Miss Williams. She's saying she's being remotely neurally manipulated. She's saying that she's hearing the microwave hearing effect. Therefore, as a result of her own statements, we're going to suggest to the court that she get a psychiatric evaluation to see if she's mentally ill. And as a result of her claiming these things on top of being homeless, we think that it's best we make her a ward of the state for her own safety, even though everything I'm exposing is the factual truth and the homelessness was created by them covertly. That's right. And if you take the time to investigate all my statements in this video, you will see that I am telling you the absolute, complete, literal truth. What I am describing in this video are their methods concerning how they will literally even take our own testimony. The videos I made for righteous God reasons. I have not been brought to where I am at in this expedition. And in reference to surviving, concerning what's already happened to me and how I've survived it already, and then have ascertained all the educated knowledge and the experience, and have been able to fold back the educated knowledge onto the experience and still be living to give my testimony so fellow target individuals can make sense of what's happening to them so they can survive. I did all that for them. They will take those statements and use them against me to continue the criminalization they had hoped for me. That's right. That's right. This is the literal heinous nature of these filthy sewer rats, the judges, the lawyers, the prosecutors, the psychiatrists that are connected to these organized gang stalking expeditions. It's organized crime in the system that is directly connected to the organized crime members that's in the community. It's a syndicate. That's right, baby cakes. Now, I suggest you go to Google and type in a gang stalking tech, everything you need to know, so you can see what's happening to us gang stalking targets in part. And when you research this manifesto, you'll clearly be able to see that we're used as lab rats. That's right. You'll clearly be able to see how they talk about technology that can give us artificial headaches. That right there in itself should tell you that they got technology that can access us neurally. That's right. Then go to YouTube and type in John Hall satellite terrorism. He's all over the internet exposing gang stalking and remote neural monitoring, gang stalking and the microwave hearing effect. That's right, baby case. That's right. Now, in closing, before I close out this YouTube video, I want you to know something. I got over 800 separate audio files. Tape recorders do not have the capacity to have a mental illness. Okay, and you'll understand that statement in about 2 seconds. What you're about ready to hear right now, as soon as I boot up this phone, is an audio file of 2 individuals on a sidewalk harassing me on Thanksgiving Day 2013, which was a little bit over 5 months ago, because it's now May 2014, and Thanksgiving is in late November 2013. I was basically riding my bike on a sidewalk right across the street from this area. That's right. And as I was riding my bike on the sidewalk, 2 individuals appeared on the sidewalk. They walked outside of a parking lot of an apartment complex. One of them is directly connected to the hiking area that they set up 150 feet from here, okay, in early November 2012, and they harassed me on a daily and nightly basis all the way up until about 2 weeks ago, and they moved out. That happened within days of me uploading YouTube videos of me showing duffel bags of my property, and me talking about, see, I was taking video pictures of my duffel bags, and the reason why I was doing that was because I was making videos stating that this is my property and I'm moving. Within days of me uploading the last of those videos to the internet, the individuals that they set up to harass me since November 2012 packed up their shit and moved, but they actually only moved about 300 feet away from me on the other side of me. Okay, and they're still walking by on the sidewalk and saying gang stalking. Why don't you call the cops on her? Gang stalking. Why don't you come and steal her stuff? Anyways, this Thanksgiving event that you're about ready to hear right now occurred on a sidewalk right across the street, up the street, on Thanksgiving Day. Now, I was already on national radio shows talking about how these assholes they set up 100 feet away were yelling gang stalk every day and night here at this area. And that's being done to remind me that I'm a victim of this crime by literally repeating the name of it along all my routes every single day. That's done to remind me about it mentally, to get me to think about it mentally, that's right, and to keep me in a non-stop neural mental loop about it by constantly saying it around me everywhere I go, non-stop. Now, I was already publishing videos about it online, okay, all throughout the year of 2012 and 2013, okay. I was posting videos about it all, even before I moved to this area, because they were doing the same thing at my other hiking area. So check this out. So all you gotta do is go to YouTube and Google and type in extensively learning disabled woman exposes gang stalking, learning disabled woman exposes flat out evidence of gang stalking, learning disabled woman proves undeniably being gang stalked. And you'll see I had videos going all the way back to 2012 stating that they were putting people along my routes and getting them to say gang stalking, and oh my God, okay? Now, this event occurred on a sidewalk right across the street from this hiking area on Thanksgiving Day, and one of the individuals that played a role in this event is directly connected to the individuals that they set up to hike out 150 feet away within 2 weeks of when I moved here in October 2012. They set them up in the first week of November 2012. They harassed me every day and night for the whole time duration of why I lived here up until about 2 weeks ago, and right now it's May 15th, 2014. Okay, now one of the individuals that played a role in this Thanksgiving event is directly connected to the assholes that live there 150 feet away, and I was exposing them every day throughout the entire year 2013 because I was making 2 video files at this location every day throughout the entire year of 2013, and one of those videos was dedicated to the experiences that I was experiencing here at this hiking area. Now, they got these 2 guys to walk by me on a sidewalk on Thanksgiving Day right across the street, up the street from this area, to get along my path on Thanksgiving Day 2013. And as they're harassing me, they're both saying gang stalk together. Then one says gang stalking, and then that same one says gang of stalking, I'm gonna F you up. He's the one that says be nice. Okay? Listen to him say these words. Now what they're saying here, I'm going to play it again really fast. What they're saying here is they're both saying gang stalk together at the same time. Then one says gang stalking, and then that same one says gang of stalking. I'm going to F you up. Listen closely. Now, what I'm going to do in closing, and the reason why I'm doing this is because I can see tape recorders. This event was caught, that you just heard, was caught on a tape recorder, and I transferred it to my phone in case I ever have to immediately show it to a police officer. Okay? Now, I'm even taping the statements I'm making right now. This tape recorder was running on me and recording, okay, as these two individuals approached my path on Thanksgiving Day. Now, do you think a tape recorder's got it's got the ability to have a mental illness? No. Now, what I'm going to do right now in closing, I know I keep saying that, is I'm going to go to YouTube on my phone, and I'm going to type in John Hall, okay? And you're going to hear John Hall. In fact, John Hall is even on the OS Informer's YouTube video, YouTube channel, okay? Now, and why won't they let me connect to Brian 2's YouTube channel? Watch this. I'm going to subscribe now. Watch what it'll say. It'll say a 404 error. Watch. See? Because they don't want me and Brian 2 to connect together. Okay? That's right. And I already know this phone's hacked. I know it for a fact. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to YouTube, and right now I'm going to use the voice feature to enable YouTube to find John Hall satellite terrorism videos. Okay? And I'm going to state John Hall gang stalking. Okay, let's see what comes up. Let's see what comes up. Okay, now let me put on my glasses really fast. Now, this is gang stalking John Hall. Okay, he's all over the internet exposing gang stalking, and if you listen to every single one of his videos, you'll flat out see that he's talking about gang stalking and the technologies that are used against gang stalking targets. The microwave hearing effect and remote neural monitoring. That's right, baby case. And if you look at enough of targeted individuals' YouTube videos, in fact, let me just go to Google right now, and at Google, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to Google, and I'm going to use the voice command feature to type in, listen, gang stalking, artificial headaches. Okay, now it didn't take it in right, so I got to go back in and fix it. Okay, so let me just fix the text, because the text didn't capture the voice command right. Okay, so hold on. Alright, let me try it one more time, because I got gang stalking, artificial headaches. Alright, let's see what comes up. Okay, there we go right there. Let's see, look at headache, torture, drugged and bugged, targeting gang stalking, Timothy trespass, artificial headache. There's one of me right there. Let's see, what else do we got? Immense headache, unusual headache, gang stalking. Let's see what else we got. Constant headaches. Okay, directed energy weapons. Directed energy weapons used to create headaches. Gang stalking mentioned right there. Now, if you backtrack, I've already mentioned in this video concerning the gang stalking tech manifesto. Clearly talks about how the Bureau of Technology, which is a section of the syndicate, is responsible for creating artificial headaches in gang stalking targets. Directed energy weapons, John Hall talks about those as well. Directed energy weapons, the microwave hearing effect, and remote neural monitoring and more are being used against gang stalking targets. So let's see if they ever try to use any of my YouTube videos, concerning me talking about being remotely neurally manipulated with remote neural monitoring, or the microwave hearing effect, or how they can place even induced thoughts in your head with this technology, which Deborah Tavares is all over the internet as well exposing that. Just go to stopthecrime.net and look at the look at everything on her homepage. She's done a very good job. But on her homepage, she's got a whole section dedicated to organized stalking and harassment and NSA mind control. Just do it. And you'll see every single thing she's exposing is the same exact thing every organized stalking target is exposing, everything John Hall's exposing, even Alex Jones is now starting to expose this shit. Alright, I gotta start my day. Thank you for listening, and this is a prediction video pertaining to how they'll behave. And if I disappear, if you don't see any updated blogs or YouTube videos of me, they got a hold of me. So I want you to know the truth, my fellow viewers. UCSD, SDSU, USD, the North University San Diego Public Library, and multiple businesses played a direct role in the gang stalking of me, and I was gang stalked as I hiked at this area. And listen to this, I was literally gang stalked when I came out here to San Diego on August 8, 2011. Guess where I lived at for the first 6 months? I hiked out 150 feet right next door to the San Diego FBI. And those videos are online if you just research them. Just go to YouTube and type in learning disabled. In fact, there's a petition online that literally shows a video of me hiking right next door to the San Diego FBI. They since have moved from that building though. And I believe the address was 7575 Ariel Drive. But all you got to do is Google it. Now, do you really honestly think for 1 second? For 1 second. In fact, this YouTube video, this blog right here, talks about headaches, gang stalking, psychotronics, and psychotronics is mentioned in the OS Informer videos that I showed you at the beginning of this YouTube video. Alright, I gotta go. So do you honestly think that they ever wanted to be known, okay, that I was being subject to all of the techniques of organized stalking and gang stalking as I was hiking 150 feet from the San Diego FBI? And the technique they used to evict me from that hiking area, I predicted. That's right, in audio files, and I might have even predicted it in an email file, I don't remember. But I did predict it in an audio file, and I can prove it. Now, you heard that tape recording of those two individuals repeating gang stalking as they were harassing me and threatening me. I got 800 audio files at least of individuals getting around me on a daily basis repeating gang stalk, gang stalker, oh my god, gang stalking, gang stalk, crazy, gang stalk, oh my god, in that way, and more. The same exact identical verbal harassment everywhere I go. Okay, alright, I gotta get, thank you for listening, and today's date is May 15th, 2014. I'm going to show you a video picture of my phone, and then I'm going to use the voice to prove the date, and then I'm going to use the voice command feature so the phone can state the date electronically.
Say a command. May 15th, Thursday, 10 a.m.
Right.
Say a command.
Let me do it one more time.
May 15th, Thursday, 10 a.m.
Okay, now if you've never heard of these crimes before, I don't know how you're perceiving this video, and I'm sure they're going to probably even get online and leave bullying, harassing comments on my YouTube videos like they always have been. But I'm here today to tell you, fellow American citizens, if you take the time to research what I'm talking about, you'll see I'm telling you the truth. God bless, and have a nice day.